Hi everyone and welcome to another vlog. So another sit down one. Yesterday was a little bit busy at the same time as not being busy. I don't know. Life is life right now. Anyhow, before we get into that, if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and spend some time with me. It warms my heart a lot. It means a lot to me that you come back over and over and chat with me. It's really fun. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Marika. I come from Stockholm, Sweden, where I live with my boyfriend and my 2 cats, and this is the real life of me. This is a channel where I chat about my life and I bring you on my adventure whenever I have the capacity to do so. So yes, hi! Yeah, yesterday, well, I started yesterday morning with a meeting. I had a meeting with 2 people from one company, the EM and the PM. They were really nice people, really nice people. So now I have 2 companies to worry about that they're not calling me back. Hopefully any of these 2 companies wants me, otherwise I just have to continue. I see a very obvious kind of calm down in phone calls and leads, and I think that has more to do with that people are going on summer vacations than nothing than else. So we'll see how all of this will play out. After that wonderful meeting, I headed out. I went to Mall Scandinavia and I had my HPV shot. It hurts. It hurts so bad. They're painful. They're really painful. I am happy though about it that they that I get to do this, and I really hope that this will kill off any HPV I have in my body. But yeah, I'm a little bit tired and a little bit everywhere today just because of that. You sleep very badly when one of your arms is hurting. When I sleep, I move a lot. So I sleep on my side, but I sleep on both sides, and I also sleep on my back. So I kind of move all through the night. I move and move and move and move. Even when both, because I wake up in the middle of the night, but also because I always been someone who moves in bed when I sleep. And you do wake up more often, because when you turn around to lay on this arm, it hurts really bad. So yeah, that was done. I also took my Ajovy medication, and I did have a lot of more like migraine symptoms, the aura symptoms in the past like 2-3 days, where I've had a little bit of shaking. My neck is doing the twitchy things, and all of those things, but it is going to calm down this week with the Ajovy, and hopefully when I can reduce the stress and not have to go and run and look for jobs all the time, then maybe things will work out. So I got that. I did go and shop teeny weeny. I'm gonna show you. So while I was still there, I did the plan was to go and like have lunch at like Starbucks or Espresso House, which is basically like Starbucks but Swedish. But when I just got there, I'm like, I don't want any of these sandwiches. It's the same sandwiches all the time. I'm not up for it. So I went into the grocery store and picked up one of their sandwiches, and also I picked up some turkey and some feta cheese so that I could have that for dinner, because Christopher was away yesterday evening again. No, he had promised a friend to help him move some stuff from one storage to another storage. So I was home alone yesterday evening. But yeah, I picked up those things, but I also went by Clas Ohlsons. They have a lot of different, like they have kitchen things, they have tools, they have lamps, they have, yeah, they have basically anything. And I picked up 2 things. I picked up this little pen. This is, I don't know if it's a childhood thing. It has 4 different colors. It's an ink pen, and that was what I was looking for. A lot of the pens today are not ink pens. They are they're usually gel pens, and the gel pens are water-based, so they will kind of actually not be waterproof. Ink pens though are usually waterproof. So I needed something to write on packages. The pen that I've been using is running out of ink, so instead of buying a big package of cheap pens, I just bought this so I can write in different colors. I think I won't use the red that much, but the other ones, great. And I also picked up these. This is tape measurements. So I have a bunch of little tape measuring thingies. I'm gonna open this because I'm gonna open it anyhow. I hate this kind of packaging because this is what I've left with. How am I supposed to get into that one? So let's see. There we go. There we go. It's just like this regular tape measure. They're super simple, they're small. I have these littered everywhere, but I've been having one of them that has kind of been my go-to that I have among my sewing stuff. However, that one started to be all crinkly in the tape, so it doesn't go in properly into the mechanism. It's not one of these, it's another brand. It's one I got through a Cross Stitch magazine, I think. So I decided to pick up 3 more of these. So they used to have their branding. They're $3. So I thought, hey, why not? $3 is a affordable price for these. One day I want to have these and have my own print on the back side, but I basically have to order like 1,000 of them. And right now my store doesn't have 1,000 people buying stuff. But one day I'm gonna have my own of these. But right now I got a few of these. I am going to butcher one of them. I don't know if I'm going to butcher one of these or I'm going to take one of my old ones. I'm just gonna take the tape measure thingy and I'm gonna actually attach it to my table, because then it makes it easier to cut fabric, because then I don't need to have a ruler, take out a ruler all the time. I just can line up the fabric and cut. That is that's the idea, at least. And after doing all of that, I went home. I did go by the post office. I had a package, and when I got the notification, I was like, what was that? It was plastic bags. So I needed Ziploc bags for my fabric. I have these teeny tiny ones. I've been selling my fabric. I fold them to be like this big when I sell my hand-dyed fabric, because those pieces are smaller. But when you get into the realm of maybe having a half yard or a full yard of fabric, those bags are way too small. So I bought something that was a little bit bigger so that I don't have to fold the fabric too much to send it out. So that is what arrived. So those were the kind of things that happened, and then when I got home I was just exhausted, so I cuddled up in the sofa and crossed it for the rest of the day. I ended up getting like 1,000 stitches yesterday. And it is because I'm working on a full coverage piece, and like I don't have to maneuver fabric or anything. I just can sit and stitch. But I can tell you, if I sew by hand, I can get up to 400 stitches an hour, and when I stitch in frame I get about 200. So it's not as fast as I would want it to be, but it's okay. It's more comfortable stitching, watching strange things on YouTube. I found this new YouTuber, have nothing to do with like floss tube and stuff that I usually look on. She's called Swoop, and she does kind of documentaries. I don't know how to explain it. It's not something I would watch like regularly, because I sometimes feel I don't need to know all of that information. However, there's drama on the internet as usual, and I wanted to see one video, and then when I saw that video I saw that she had some other videos about some other things that I had been interested in, so I kind of just went on a binge watch of a bunch of her videos. I don't know, she represented things in a way, but I think she's not for me in the end. But yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. And she has like, she's a wig, of course, but she has this beautiful teal hair in a wig, but it's teal. And by the way, my hair is turning pink. When I dyed it red, called Vampire's Kiss. And Vampire's Kiss is like a blood red. However, the main color in that color is pink. So now that I wash my hair, it's just getting pinker and pinker. Because that happens. So when you dye your hair with colors like, for example, right now I'm using Manic Panic. I've used Directions in the past. Manic Panic, it sticks in the hair a little bit better than the Directions. But it will wash out. It is semi-permanent, so it washes out fairly quickly. But it just washes out gradually, instead of like washing it out and you get back your normal color. It will wash out gradually, and some colors stick in your hair better than others. My orange washed out in like a week or two. This red, I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th wash, and now it's starting to get pink, but it's still a very solid color, so I don't really mind that it's washing out to pink. You know, maybe pink is where I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Anyhow, I sat up late last night waiting for Christopher to come home and stitched all night. So I had a very late start. That is why this video is coming up a little bit later than it usually does. This morning, so far, I have just been cross-stitching, and then I had a phone call from one of my recruiters letting me know that he had a friend that is going to call me about another job. So I do have a bunch of possibilities when it comes to work. I just wish that the process could be faster. I understand that it can't be faster, but I wish it could be faster. I wish it was as fast as it was with Viaplay, where I within a week had a contract in my hand. But that was because I had worked with Viaplay before, and they enjoyed working with me and were happy to have me. It's just a little bit sad that they had to downsize and my role disappeared. But anyhow, I am going to edit this, and I'm going to get out there and continue cross-stitching, having my phone nearby in case someone calls me, and just holding my thumbs and crossing my fingers that one of the companies that I really want to work for right now, or that I have kind of my eyes set up, will call me and say that, yeah, we're moving forward. But yeah. That is going to be the morning on my Friday. I have no clue what it will be in the end. But yes, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me for these little vlogs. It's been fun. Like, I always enjoyed vlogging. Like, I did it for over 1,000 days straight. And I really want to get back to it. And if this is the way I do it, to start off the way I started off so many years ago, then that is good. I hope you enjoy the videos, and I will see you tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you like the video, please thumbs it up. And if you want to see more than this and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I will see you tomorrow. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.